Permitless carry is now legal in Louisiana, so some parents and educators are naturally asking, what does this mean for young people and how are they going to learn about gun safety?
Eleanor Tabone has more details.
The new law that's just went into effect, we're definitely concerned on how it's going to affect our students, how it's going to affect our community.
Young minds are the most vulnerable. Jamar McNeely, CEO of Inspire NOLA Charter School, says the school system talks to students about gun safety.
We understand that our kids have guns in their community. We understand that guns have affected a lot of our youth, but we want to make sure the students that we serve every single day are protected.
Ashana Begard, an education advocate, is calling on the State Board of Education to draft classes to teach gun safety.
The conversation needs to be what are guns for? And I think if we start having those conversations from an early age, we can ingrain the fact that guns are not a tool of conflict resolution.
She says students need to understand that violence isn't the answer.
And if we're going to have conflict resolution discussions, it should be around restorative justice. How do we talk? How do we get people to mediate conversations, even when they're hostile? How do we control ourselves?
Jamar says education extends outside the classroom. He says since the new law went into effect, the charter system is including conflict resolution as a topic of classroom discussion.
Our students are citizens of this community. They are engaged in a lot of different activities, and we want to make sure that they're informed. We don't want them to encounter this new law by their friends. We don't want them to be in any situation where gun violence can affect them.
I want my children to feel psychologically safe, that if they see a dangerous weapon or if they come across something, that they can say something.
Mother to four, Alison Asaf, says she wants her kids to learn about the dangers of guns, but she'd prefer that information to come from the experts like law enforcement.
School system could have law enforcement, since they are the subject matter experts. They should come and speak to the children at school.
Jamar says sadly students have lost friends and teachers have lost students to guns.
Just in Inspire NOLA, we've had students who have been victims of gun violence.
He says the goal is to ensure students understand the law so they have the tools to make smart decisions.
There's a disagreement between the U.S. Department of Education and the State Department of Education on using federal funds for things like gun safety programs, archery, and more. The state superintendent is advocating for these programs to continue.